Hello my friends, I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of how I personally use the underwater LUTs, and at the end I'll show you some tips that help make color super easy. No messing around, let's get straight into it. So these LUTs will work on a number of video editing platforms. Today I'm in DaVinci. For all platforms, the steps are exactly the same. So I've got some GoPro footage here because it's the hardest to correct. So if you're using DJI or Insta360, it's so much easier. So the process I use here is white balance, LUT, lighting. I can see my image is green. Let's just get rid of the green by adding some magenta with a tint. And we're looking a bit warm. It's gonna cool the image down. Boom, that's it. Let's go and apply some LUTs. Zenith is nice. I like Voyager. Tide isn't my style on this one. Solstice is good. You can just see I'm gonna scroll through these. Drift. Drift makes a statement. Honestly, I really liked Solstice, and I'll show you why. I'm gonna make the image a little cooler and do my last step, which is lighting. Usually I'm just gonna pull the shadows down. That's it, done, graded. Let's have a look at the before and after. Look at that, awesome. We've got beautiful skin tones, balanced, and our lovely blue water in the background. Right, that video is finished. 3 simple steps, done, dusted. We can move on to the next. Just that easy. So I've also got a shot of a leopard shark here that I did a simple grade on before, and I really liked how it came out. I love the balance already. Let's just go straight into looking at the LUTs. Ripple, nice. Shallows. Solstice is good. Zenith, I'm going with Zenith. And I'm gonna pull the shadows down just to get some depth. Ah, look at that. We're looking a little pale. So I'm gonna add some warmth and some purple. Look at that. I actually love this grade. Beautiful white sand, color in our leopard shark, and beautiful blue background. Really, does it get much easier or better than that? I'm pretty impressed. Okay, but I digress. That's free diving footage, right, at shallow depth. We also have to take a look at scuba diving footage. The main thing to note with scuba diving footage is you're not getting the full spectrum of colors. You are getting greens and blues, but you're not getting those reds anymore, so it makes it quite difficult to bring back color. But what we can do is do some very nice color correction. Let's take a look at this scuba video. There's 2 things working against me here. Actually 3. I've got a GoPro, which is not ideal at scuba depths. It's not the best visibility, and I am 26 meters deep. So there's 3 factors working against me here. I'm just gonna scrub through my LUTs and have a look. And we're just gonna go crazy. Keep having a look. Scuba V1, straight away. I love it. Scuba V2, I love it too. Good look. V5 and V6, I also love. I think I'm actually gonna go with V6. We're looking a little dark. Just gonna pull up the mid-tones and highlights. Keep the shadows down. Love it. Look at this, fixed in a matter of seconds. We've managed to create blue water in the background, and we've managed to save some colors in the reef, which is quite impressive at this depth. I've got another scuba video here I want to check out. We have no colors. We basically just got our spinner shark and some white sand, but I want to recover that because look how green it is. Scuba V1, lovely, look at that. Maybe bring down the shadows, bring up the highlights. I'm quite happy with that. That's a cool look. Literally just that easy. We've gone from green, and now we've got something with a little bit of separation, some nice white sand, still keeping it natural. Last of all, for anyone who's rocking a mirrorless, I've got some Canon Log 3 footage here. I'm gonna show you the workflow for some flat log footage. Basically, I've got a couple layers. One of the layers is just my color space transform LUT because I was using Canon Log 3. On the first node, I'm gonna just adjust my white balance. It's looking a little purple. It's taking that away. And I think that's fairly balanced, pretty easy, right? On the last layer or node, I'm going to apply a freediving LUT. Let's see which one I'm about. I do like Azure. I think it has a natural look to it. Drift making a statement as always. Woo, Oasis is kind of cool. Liking Plunge. Solstice. I think Solstice is just natural blue. Zenith, no. It's zenith for me. I love that one. And on the same note, just gonna do some lighting. Let's have a look before and after. So leaving my display light on, let's have a look. Rec 709, corrected. Rec 709, corrected. Looks awesome. So that is exactly how I use LUTs in my workflow. Super simple, fly through my footage really quick and really effectively. Plus, say I am out on a boat and I want to throw up a few stories, I can just use my phone to do this also. So I'll open up Peak LUT for my iPhone and I'll look through the LUTs. I do like pelagic right here. I'll check the white balance is what I want. Maybe I want a little bit cooler, introduce a little purple, and beautiful. You can see we've just taken out the green, we've got lovely blue water. That's ready to render and put on my story. So one other thing before I end the video, I promised to tell you some of my tricks that I use to make color grading super easy, and that thing is camera angles. I am very specific about the camera angles I use, and I'm gonna play you a video right now that explains those camera angles and the tricks. My secret trick is to use 3 specific angles. So angle 1 is our side-on angle. To do the side angle, you have to position yourself at the same level as your subject, whilst being 1 to 5 meters away. This helps your camera white balance better and gives nice color separation in the background. The next angle is the top-down angle. With the top-down angle, make sure your subject is at least 2 meters above the sea floor. This angle works well, especially over sand, creating great color separation. However, if your subject is on the sea floor, avoid the top-down angle. It'll wash out the colors. Instead, use the side angle on the floor. This allows your camera to white balance using the sand and adds depth with a blue background. Another tip is to stay above 10 meters on a good visibility day and to stay above 5 meters on a bad visibility day. Many beautiful videos are taken at shallower depths because most of our color spectrum is present here.